in time for Christmas. So let's move on to our air fryer. I don't even like to call this an air fryer. I call this a compact oven. Yes, it will air fry. It'll do a variety of different things. It'll bake, it'll broil, it'll toast, it'll keep warm, it'll dehydrate. It does so many different things. It even has a rotisserie built in, so you can get delicious rotisserie chicken, rotisserie ham, rotisserie pork loin. You can do all that yourself. The reason I went for an air fry oven versus an air fryer is because I don't have space for both. All right, I don't want to use my big oven for air frying or for dehydrating or baking pies and things when I can use one that uses about 40 or 50% less energy. So I love this. It fits under a countertop. It comes with everything you need. It comes with the air fry basket. It comes with your regular baking dish, and it comes with a rotisserie basket there. So when you're actually air frying, the food mixes around. You don't have to keep shoveling it around. And you got your rotisserie skewer right there on the end. As far as colors, it comes in red. It comes in, I'm gonna go aqua, navy blue, off-white, and then it comes in black. And the capacity, which is huge on this, all right? Considering it's a compact tabletop oven, 23-liter is a really big size. You can put whole chickens in there. You can put 2 chickens in there side by side. You can get a pizza stone and put a pizza stone inside there. As far as functionality, easy. First button, air fry only, all right, with a temperature gauge. All you do is turn the gauge. Second button is your timer, easy. And then if you want to go from air fry to bake to rotisserie to toast to keep warm, that's your third button. And then finally, this is the temperature oven for your oven. So you have an air fry temperature and you have an oven temperature. Never been easier. And I love the fact that it looks like a real oven. So I know how to handle it. It's not some weird elliptical shaped orb that just air fries. It does everything. Kelly Diedring is here. Kelly, did you see? $169? No, $99. I paid twice the price for my oven.
I know.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, but you got yours a couple years ago.
I know.
So you have gotten some use out of it. The price blew me away this morning. I looked it up online.
Crazy.
And I about had a heart attack.
Yeah.
It is an amazing price for a 23-liter. Now, this isn't so big that it won't fit on your counter, but it is the best size, I think, because look what we've got going inside here. It's our rotisserie chicken. This is a 4-pound chicken, Guy. We have all the veg underneath with some rosemary. When I open it, it'll stop the rotisserie, but I do want to show you that's the capacity you're getting. All that delicious fat and drippings all over my vegetables on the tray, roasting at the exact same time. You can be cooking your chicken while your family is having appetizers, while you're serving eggnog, while everybody's gathering around. You know, most of us are doing like these small little gatherings now, and we're not doing huge parties. So that's plenty to be able to feed your family that's over for the holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year, whatever the case is. Or Guy, if this is a gift, we are best friends all of a sudden, because can you imagine gifting this or receiving this as a gift? It is an air fry oven, but as you mentioned, it's a full oven. It will bake, it will convection bake. Your air fry dial has its own special temperature, and then there's your baking temperature. And then you can air fry, you can broil, you can bake, you can toast 6 slices of toast. Guy, have you ever seen a 6-slice toaster? Never. It does 6 slices of toast, and you can choose from light, medium, or dark. Let's open up our chicken wings. Okay, these are chicken wings, Guy, that have been air fried. What does that mean? No oil whatsoever, 0. As you know, chicken, of course, has a little bit of fat on the skin, of course. So we don't have to dump these in another deep fryer and get all the fat, calories, and cholesterol and eat all that extra, you know, deep fried food. There's not a scientist or nutritionist on the planet that says eat extra oil,
they're
right?
Crunchier. They are crunchier when you do them that way. You know what, Kelly, what I do with mine too, I actually put my chicken wings right in that air fry basket. You know,
Yes,
the rotating one?
The rotating one.
And I put a tray underneath, and all that fat drips down into the tray, and it's fantastic. And they never come out better. I've also, Danny knows how to use my air fry oven better than me because he uses it more because he puts frozen pizzas in there. He loves chicken fingers. He can do it himself. I mean, before you get all rolling up there, Kelly, I want to show everybody the real reason why I think everybody needs this. Because most of the food that you cook, all right, is not this big, right? Except for maybe your Thanksgiving turkey, right? Your Thanksgiving turkey might have been 25 pounds. That's the biggest thing you probably cook, right? Or a lasagna tray. But why would you spend all the money of heating this guy up? Look at the size of that. Look
It's
how big
huge.
that is. That is giant. Why would I use 5 times the energy to run that? When I can use all that less energy to use this? It makes perfect sense. And not only that, there's no preheat. That takes like 10 minutes to preheat.
Seconds.
This is compact, so it heats up very, very quickly. And you've got more features than that oven even has, right? This has a keep warm, as an air fry. You can't air fry in there. If you have a convection oven, that's basically what air frying is. But this is designed with the baskets and the shape of it and the compact shape to get that air moving very quickly, which accelerates the cooking process with air.
Yes. So this one has extra heating elements inside and extra fans. So it's super convection. That's what I call it. So there's actually different heating elements that will activate based on what you select. This is the fat you were talking about, Guy. That's the natural oil from the chicken wings. Guess where it's not going? It's not going in my body. I am not ingesting that. It just dripped right down to that pan. You're getting the pan included. And then this is fun. Okay, this is why I love this oven. It's an air fryer. It's a convection oven. It's a toaster oven. It's a perfect size. For us, if we want to do our little shrimp zucchini boats, I get the tray coming included. Shrimp, a little bit of heavy cream, our Parmesan. We're going to roast and toast some lemons. I can slide that right in the bottom here.
Look at all that food. Wow.
So that's for me and Jeff, me and my husband. Okay, ready for this? Because my kids have not developed an appreciation for zucchini boats just quite yet. I can't figure out why.
Chicken tenders.
I can do chicken dinosaur fingers and little broccoli tots in the same space. Look at this.
Yep.
Double layer air frying, double layer cooking. This to me is like a game changer. So I would just choose my temperature. I'm actually going to go to air fry because I am going to air fry these. I'm going to select 350 and that's it. That's all you have to do, guys. The light illuminates. It has a glass door. It's basically like Dash took your $3,000 oven.
Yeah.
And they shrunk it down and they said, we're going to charge you $100. I mean, the price is amazing.
$99 for this. Here, let me encourage you. You have till the end of January, all right? Let me encourage you to get it home. Because I am telling you, once you own this, you will probably use your oven never, except for Thanksgiving, all right? And maybe, all right, if you got to do a big giant tray of lasagna, but why would you use the big oven when you don't have to? Why would you heat up the whole house when you don't have to? Why waste the energy? Not only that, if I told you all this and you weren't getting great results, then it wouldn't be worth it. You're going to get amazing results. I use my air fry oven every single day, all right? I don't use I use my regular oven when I did my turkey because I had a 15-pound turkey. It was pretty tall. And you know what? In the case of a turkey, you want more air. You want more room. You want that air to circulate. So I agree on a turkey totally, right? Maybe if you're doing prime rib and it's a big one, you may want a little more room. I'm not telling you to get rid of your oven. What I'm saying is this will pay for itself so quickly, probably in a couple of months of you not using your big oven. You got to realize the most expensive things in your home are your heating and your air conditioning, right? And your electric bill from your appliances. That's what it is, your dryer and your oven. But you're saving money because you're not heating up that entire space. That AirCrisp technology is going to give you the most delicious food ever. That's how I do my wings. I do my chicken wings in the basket. Yep.
Yes, that's that rotating basket. I love that we're showing deep fried versus air fried.
Yeah.
The oil, guy. Nobody wants to ingest oil. For $100 for your uncle, you know, lots of people set that limit. That $100 limit is really the sweet spot for like our really good friends and family. What a perfect gift this will be. It's big. It'll get like a big old bow wrapped up under the tree. Everybody will have all this excitement about what's in the big box, right? They're going to think you spent $250 because typically an air fry oven, You know, most of them are 200. I know you paid 220 or something like that for yours, Guy. Right here, we're doing our French fries. Inside here, this is how Guy says he does his chicken wings. You could do fried okra, fried chicken, catfish, shrimp tempura. And then here's what's great. You see all those little crumbs that are falling? This just slides out, and I can take every little last crumb to my sink and just rinse it clean. So there's virtually no cleanup on this one. When you open it, you can see it stops that rotation. And then, of course, you can wait for yours to cool. Mine's just going to be a little hot. So let me reach in. But you're also getting the little tool. So this little tool comes included. So whether it's your rotisserie chicken, your chicken wings inside the air fry basket, or just some crispy, crunchy French fries,
yummy,
you're going to be able to just reach in there, grab those French fries, you know, open up that basket, and now you have crispy, crunchy, no oil, literally no oil that I've ingested. And you get this perfect, beautiful
and look at how
result.
Much. Kelly, that's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's the biggest French fry I've ever seen, by the way.
I know. And you can tell that they're crispy, crunchy. And you know, oil is a little, it's soggy, right? Now, what does oil do for us? It crisps up our food. Like, bless its heart, it does a good job, but it's not good for our bodies. And therefore, most doctors, scientists, nutritionists, your own common sense says, don't eat too much oil, right? It goes places in your body you don't want it to settle. That's not what's going to happen with air frying. Here's the other thing that I love. You can take your traditional casserole dishes that you already own. I'm going to move that basket. So whether it's your 9x13, whether it's your little circle pan, your little Pyrex dishes, whatever you already have can fit inside here. So you don't have to always use our accessories. They come included if you want to, but then you can just pop in our tray, or excuse me, our shelf, right? The shelf can go on any of the racks. And then should I do green bean casserole or sweet potato casserole, Guy? You tell me.
Do sweet potato.
Okay, sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
And look how big
that's huge.
That's my big pirate. I mean, so pop that inside. Now, my sweet potato casserole, I'm not going to air fry it, obviously. I'm just going to scooch over here and select bake. We'll go with 350, and I'll go with about 15 minutes. And now I'm baking without turning on my giant oven and wasting all that electricity.
All right, let me just tell you right now, black is the most popular, followed by the red, if you want to get that. So those are the ones that people are picking out. I love this aqua. It's like a mint green color, almost like a seafoam. That's a great color, too, for a fun kitchen. Maybe it's for your kids, and you want to get it for them for their apartment or for their school. You know, if they've got an apartment up at school, and because like my son lives with two other buddies, be perfect for them as well. In fact, I already bought him one of these. That's exactly what he's using.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought him one. He loves it. Well, because he uses the one I have. You know, the one I have at my house is the really expensive one that we carried a couple years ago. But I bought a dash. I bought the dash for Danny, and Danny is like, perfect. Dad.
And it's probably better.
Oh my gosh.
Dash just does such a good job, guys. Yeah. It does such a good job that when I did my kitchen, I was so lucky I got to redesign it all. Yeah. I designed a cabinet for my Dash.
I love your cabinets are great too, by the way.
So you can just open it up, watch, and then you can just push back. Now, I'm not saying you have to redesign your kitchen, but what I am saying is if you do want to take a cabinet and scooch a few things out, this has a shelf in the back, so it's going to still circulate. It has a little inch, like a little shelf, so it doesn't hit too much against my cabinetry. And then look inside here. Okay, what would an air fry oven show be without mac and cheese? Guy, holidays, January, cauliflower mac, if you want to get a little healthier. We did our mac and cheese bake inside on the bake feature. So let's let that rest for 1 second. Yeah. And then, are you into the sheet pan?
I love it. Oh my gosh, roasted vegetables in a sheet pan.
Yes.
Awesome. Yep.
Sheet pan. Drizzle a little olive oil. Yeah. We have some dill, some lemon, some asparagus, and some tomato. How simple.
That's a lot of food, Kelly. Right?
It's a lot of food. Yeah. It's a lot of food. And then you can see I can choose my shelf. There's 3 shelves to pick from. I'm going to pick that middle shelf right there. Now, this one, Guy, will take me 5 minutes. So can you imagine in 5 minutes, your traditional oven wouldn't even be heated?
No.
It wouldn't even be preheated.
No, and you'd be using
5 minutes.
You'd be using one shelf of an oven that could probably hold 100 pieces of salmon. So why would you? I mean, are you feeding that many people every day? I'm not, right? It's me and Danny. And what I was going to say about Dan, all right, him and his roommates, and I'll give him a shout out, Dominic and Malachi. Those are Danny's roommates over in Boca. To watch these kids like with what they're eating, you know, it's funny. When I first bought them the oven, they were doing TV dinners, right? They were like, it's easy. You know, they're buying stuff. Now they are breading their own chicken and doing fry. I swear to God, they're breading their own chicken. They're sending me pictures, and you know it's great though. You know how you know they're college kids? Double starch. Right? French fries and potatoes. I'm like, dude, that's two separate things. Like, no, well, Malachi wanted mashed potatoes and we wanted French fries. But I'm like, I don't care. They're actually making their own food. And when Danny comes home, and he's been home with me now through my birthday's next week, so he's staying with me. He cooks every day. In my air fryer, he makes pretty much, he's a bagel nut, so he makes different kinds of bagels every day. But it's so nice that he can handle that machine. I don't think I would trust him with my big oven yet, even though he's 19, but only because it's like 8 different buttons you got to push and all that. This is easy. Anybody can do this. Easy. All right, let me, I'm going to give it back to you in a sec, Kelly, because I want to see more, but look at this price. If you just try it, get it home. I'm telling you, you're going to love this, all right? It's 99 bucks for a full-out oven. You're going to use this oven 90% more than you're going to use your big oven on average, all right? I rarely use my large oven, rarely. You know what I did? I did Thanksgiving turkey, and I did a big giant thing of eggplant parmesan. And when you make like eggplant or lasagna, it's worth making a big amount of it and freezing it because it's a pain in the you know what to make. There's lots. It takes me an hour just to assemble it and get it ready. So, but other than that, French fries, baked potatoes. I do make baked potatoes in there. They're so awesome. Cookies, trays of mac and cheese, whatever it is you want to cook, you can do inside there. All right, Kelly, $99 on sale. It won't last. It's going to sell out. It won't. If you want it, even if it's just your pizza oven, right? Yeah.
Call our bluff. I mean, I'll tell you, I thought at 150, I think we launched it a little while ago. Yeah. I thought that was a killer price. So to me, to see this and call our bluff, look online, you won't find it for a better price. Inside here, it looks like Danny's apartment, I think. Is this sort of what Danny's? Okay. So we did the garlic bread because apparently at that age they can eat all the bread. Yeah,
they like garlic bread with pizza, which I don't understand. Yeah, okay. I know. Yeah, well that's okay then. All right, so we did our garlic bread, and I'm going to take this whole shelf out. Or I'm going to pop my garlic bread back there, and then I'm going to show you underneath. We just use this as our tray. Look at our lasagna. This is that frozen meal. Yeah. From the grocery store. You could do your own homemade lasagna, right? Whatever you want to do. Let's pop our shelf back in, Guy. Treat this just like it's your regular oven, you guys. This is your regular oven. It just happens to also be an amazing air fryer. We've got our full tray of cinnamon rolls for Christmas morning, New Year's morning. Pop in our cinnamon rolls. Give that a little close. Now on my cinnamon rolls, I would not air fry these. I would just go straight to that bake feature because I just want to bake. I don't even want to convection bake. And then I'm going to go to about 350, about 12 minutes. Because remember, there's no preheating. So now I have this little oven, right, which is 17 by 17 by 19 deep. You can see I have traditional height counters, Guy. I don't have any kind of extra special high cabinets. And I've probably got a good 5 inches. This will fit under your countertop. Even if you're getting it to replace your traditional toaster oven and it's on the fritz or it's not quite as nice, this now has an air fry feature that you're going to love. So it's an air fryer, it's a convection oven. It'll do 6 slices of toast. Danny in the bagel situation, he could do double layer bagels. That's how thick, you can fit that kind of quantity. And then we started these at the top. My kids can have their dinosaur chicken nuggets, and the grown-ups in the house can have our fully baked zucchini shrimp boats, right? And I've done it all in my one single oven with 0 preheating. So it's not just your air fryer. You're going to use it multiple times a day. And guess what? We're all cooking more, right? We're all in our homes more. We have all this extra time to cook in our homes instead of going out to restaurants. You might as well have a tool or gift a tool, if you're thinking of this as a gift, that makes life easier because life is hard enough right now. So
grab something that's going to make your life a whole lot easier.
Oh my gosh, $99. All right, we got to move on because the next show's coming up with Alice and Callie. Kelly Diedring, I love you. Good to see you.
All right, nice to see you. I'll see you soon, guys. Have a
honey.
good vacation and happy birthday.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. 7-1